I'm on hold right now with Disney. We're just modifying our reservations.
Mommy, get that camera.
And we're at the truck. You want to use the camera?
Yeah.
You gonna talk to it?
No.
No. And now you're recording. Look. Where are we at, Lincoln?
I know, I see those. Whoa, there it is.
Top, you're covering it, Lincoln.
My leg, I see my finger. My leg, I see my finger. Now for this one. Here we go. Go back or go back home.
Hey guys, so we are back from the track. I was able to get my phone call done with Disney to get some of our trip plans finalized and everything. So that was good. And I talked to my mom for a little while and now we are home. It is Techno Tuesday. Okay, sit down. It is Techno Tuesday, so okay, mommy's gotta clean those. So you play in here while mommy cleans, okay? So anyways, so it's Techno Tuesday, and sometimes I'll cheat on Techno Tuesday and I will watch TV while he naps. But the main like focus is to keep them off of iPads and video games for the day, and for me to stay off social media. And the whole thing with that is, you know, there's not some crazy philosophy behind it or like some insane reasoning. I'm not anti-social media. You guys know that. I'm on YouTube. I am on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and Pinterest and Twitter. So it's not that I'm against it, but I do find that some people get to a point, and I am guilty of this as well, where you kind of start living your life for the purpose of posting things about it, or like you're so quick to want to whip your phone out and check in somewhere so that everybody can see that you're checked in there. And I am guilty of it too. I love to do that, like, you know, because it's exciting to be somewhere, and it's exciting to be doing something and to post pictures and to share with your friends what you're doing and your family what you're doing. And I know for me it's mostly for my family, but it's kind of nice to like that one time a week to remove yourself from it and just not post anything, not read anything, not check anything on there. And I love it. And I even sometimes, like my husband and I, or just me and the kids, will go do something and I will make it a point to not pull my phone out. And I will tell myself, you know what? No pictures, no checking in. Like, we are here to enjoy this together as a family. And I think about it all the time, and I think back to like, you know, high school and younger, you know, when you didn't really post stuff like that. I mean, I had MySpace, but I think I was in 11th or 12th grade whenever I had MySpace type of status, but you didn't check in anywhere. You didn't post like huge vacation albums or anything like that. And not to say you shouldn't post about a vacation. I love posting about vacations, but you know, MySpace was different. So, but I think back to all of the things that I did as a child. I mean, my parents, we went on vacations all the time. We always did stuff. We're always going on little trips out of town, or going out to eat, or spending time with family, and you know, going to Busch Gardens and water parks, and we would go to Disney all the time. And so I think about that stuff and I'm like, it wasn't any less enjoyable, because there was nothing to post. There was nowhere to post pictures and stuff, and it didn't make it any less enjoyable for me to not be able to, like, you know, check in there. Like, I think about it all the time, like, man, those are such great memories. And so I try to sometimes, occasionally, like, we'll go do something, or, you know, and I'll say, okay, I'm not going to pull my phone out during this trip. I'm just going to enjoy myself. And I might take pictures for our own personal, like, to have pictures or to post later or whatever. But sometimes I kind of tell myself, because I'm very guilty of not remembering this, I try to tell myself, like, when we're in the moment, like, okay, I'm just going to enjoy this. I'm going to look at the looks on my kids' faces, and I am going to see the happiness in my husband's eyes, and I'm just gonna enjoy this. And sometimes it kind of sucks, because then later you're like, oh, I wish I would have gotten a picture of that, but it's still such a great memory. So that's kind of why I do it. And it's not like this large, like, thing that I do. It's not like I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna share anything. I love sharing stuff. I love checking in places, but I try to keep it limited. I try not to like check in every day where we're eating for lunch, or check in every day where we are at dinner time, or where we are at, like, so I try to like limit it. And Tuesday is our Techno Tuesdays, and we got out of it for a couple weeks, but we're back at it. So, but for me, today is about avoiding social media and avoiding worrying about like the opinions of others, because that's why you get on social media, right? You want to get on, see what your friends are doing, see what your friends think about your last post. So I try to have this day be like, okay, I'm not going to get on social media. I'm not going to get on Snapchat. I'm not going to get on Instagram. And I do really miss my friend Jenna on these days because we Snapchat all day long. But I have told her that today is Techno Tuesday, so she knows to, you know, fill my Snapchat up. And then after the kids go to bed, I'll usually go ahead and answer her on Snapchat. And then tomorrow morning I'll get on Instagram if I want to, and Facebook and stuff like that. Okay, so something I also want to do today is go through this board. It's gotten kind of goobered up with a lot of extra stuff that we don't need. I also need to go through and delete, take all the stuff off of this board, update this board, and all that good stuff. So that's what I'm going to do now. Get thrown away, and everything that needs to stay on here I got put back on here in a way that I can see all of it. Kind of throughout the week things, you know, pile up and get crazy on this board, and so I just needed to clear it all out. And I got all these set up like I like them. I went ahead and emptied out of this what I needed to. I need a new mail sorting system. This one's just on here with a little command like Velcro strip, but that's good enough for now. Lincoln's backpack's ready to go. I'm actually getting ready to go through this as well as my purse. I still need to change the numbers on that, but everything else is cleared out from there. So what I'm going to do right now, and what I like to do a lot on this day during the week, if I can remember, is I like to go through and just make sure, you know, I don't bring Lincoln's diaper bag with me always, but I like to just make sure that it's ready to go if I need to grab it. Okay, you need to go use the bathroom first. That way, if we decide to do a day at the daycare, hold on, Lincoln, this is ready to go. And also, if we are going to be gone for a long amount of time during the day, I can pick this up and throw it in the car, and it's ready to go. So I've got a pack of wipes in there, 2 diapers, well, 3 diapers actually. And then I've also got a swim diaper in there, which we don't really use these that often. We usually, when we go to the beach, he just wears nothing. But anyways, so this is what that bag looks like. I do need to add a snack in there. Okay, so then in the front, I just have a spare fork. We rarely use it, but it's there if we need it. And then, okay, sunglasses, tissues, the extender to the gripsters, which I have the gripsters in my purse. So what else is in here? Oh, his necklace he took off, and another fork. That can go upstairs. That can be taken out. Okay, so that's good to go. I do like to throw a snack in here, so I'm gonna just grab June. I'm gonna grab a Go-Go Squeeze, so that'll go in there. So that's ready to go for anything that comes up. And now I'm gonna go through my purse, which I've already been through this week. I've got my iPad, which is fine. My wallet is nice and cleaned out already, so I don't have to worry about that. I do feel a bobby pin and a dime. down there. And another. No iPad today. Okay, and then I've got my sunglasses on this side, and that's it. Nothing crazy. Nothing in there, so that's nice and clean. That pocket's nice and clean. That's where my phone goes. That one's clean. Okay, so then the center. This is my mommy section. So I've got one of these 31 things in here. That's going to stay in there. I got a pack of stickers. I've got a pack of pens, and they're like super colorful pens. These can go. These are earplugs, which we don't need in there. Those are for Daddy's homecoming. It's really loud in the hanger, so they passed those out. I've got Dramamine that's staying in here because me and my older son both get motion sickness from time to time, so I like to have that ready to go. All right. 2 more pens. I've got a chapstick that doesn't belong in there. And I've got these little wisps. Okay, so I got 2 small things of Play-Doh. Those stay in there because they are great in a pinch. Okay, give me those and go eat your Cheetos. So those are going to stay in there. Stickers stay because they're great. Pens stay because they're great. Here is the Gripster thing. You basically just attach it to your belt loop or the stroller and have one of the kids hold on to it. It's great because it teaches them that they need to hold on, and it's not quite like a leash or anything crazy. So I like that for when we sometimes we need it. Okay, so also in here this is where I like to put snacks and stuff. So I've got, let's see, this is good till November, so I'll go ahead and put that in there because I don't like to. Yes, I don't like to put anything in here that's going to go bad, you know, in a month or 2, because I might not remember to pull it out in a month. You know, they might not use it. You never know. I've got a cereal bar I'm going to throw in there. One more cereal bar. It's good. So we have 2 of those. And then I usually put one of these in there, but I put it in a Ziploc baggie. So I need to get a Ziploc baggie first, just in case it spills. Okay, so this is good to go. I'm gonna go get that baggie real quick. All right, so I just put my Capri Suns in a little quart-sized Ziploc bag and shove those down in that middle section there because you never know when you're gonna be somewhere and you're gonna need a drink for the kids. So this is my mommy section. The middle section is all my little, like my bag of tricks, basically. Okay, so this zipper compartment here is where I like to throw in any lip products. I'm going to throw in a few of these bobby pins just in case. And then I usually just shove my sunglasses down in the side like so. And then, oh, okay. I grab my wallet. That's going to go down in there. My iPad just goes in the other side usually. I do bring that like everywhere with me because both myself and the kids will use it. Oh, my wisps are going to go in this sort of beauty pocket here. Down in there. And then my phone will go in this pocket as well as my camera if needed. And that's pretty much it. And then occasionally I will shove a water bottle down in here, and then when it gets used up, sometimes I go a while before replacing it, but we're on the go a lot lately, so I am going to throw that water bottle in there. Oops, sorry guys. I am going to throw that water bottle in there just to have just in case, and there we go. All good to go. So that's all cleaned out. Lincoln's bag is ready. This is the bag that we usually take when we do like hikes or outings. I'll like put stuff in here in the car to come back to, or for the beach. So I'm actually just going to get this and this in the freezer, and I'm gonna pop this guy in the fridge. Yep, and then I keep the scissors in there because you never know when you're gonna need little scissors when you're out. And then I just got sunblock in the front. so the floor is mopped. I just lit my candle, my incense. Yes, I light incense. I guess that's the little crunchy granola mom in me, or the hippie lady in me. I just love incense. I've always liked it. My mom used to keep incense around. She never lit it though. She just liked the way that it smelled. So she would keep it like in the cute little containers when I was younger. And I think she still does. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she still does it. But I light mine because I love the way incense smells. Patchouli is my favorite. So I lit my incense, and I got my candle lit in here and a candle lit in there. I try to light a candle in the area where I just cleaned so that, you know, it just feels nice. It's clean, it's refreshing. The only time I don't do it is on the days I clean the bedrooms. Obviously the little boys don't, I'm not gonna keep candles in their bedroom. And in our bedroom, I will light the candles like when we're upstairs in the room. I don't like to light the candles when I'm not on that floor kind of thing. Anyways, so I did that. All my cleaning except for clearing off the stairs is done. But Lincoln just went up for a nap. I'm actually gonna go check on him because he walked up there. I wanna make sure that he did lay down. But I've kind of met my time limit. I don't like to take forever to clean, so some of the stuff is just gonna have to get done throughout the day later. But as far as my daily routine of cleaning in the morning it goes, I'm done for today. I'm just gonna carry things up as I go up the stairs. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some stuff because things kind of collect on the stairs, and a lot of times, like as I'm cleaning the downstairs, I'll just pop things on the stairs and just take them up later. Hey guys, so I went upstairs, got Lincoln down for his nap. Just wanted to make sure he was laying down, he was asleep, and amazingly he is up there right now laying down with no iPad or tablet, and there is no screaming or begging or anything going on. So I went ahead and got dressed while I was up there. Also picked up the bedroom, just made sure the bed was nice and neat, and brought any dirty clothes down and just cleaned up because even though, you know, my focus on Thursdays is my bedroom and my husband and I's bedroom and the boys' bedroom, and you know, but throughout the week, just like the kitchen area, it kind of gets messy because it gets lived in, especially now that there's 2 of us in that room. So I just went ahead and picked up a few things, grabbed some dirty clothes because I am very bizarre and I like to have the dirty clothes in the house to a minimum. I like to have like one, you know, hamper full of clothing. Usually I'll throw also a load in the washer and just add to it throughout the week so that there's no dirty clothes floating around the house, because that's just me. I'm just bizarre like that. But anyways, and I also brought this candle down. I had 2 candles in our master bedroom, and we just don't burn the candles in there that often. And so I brought this one down. It smells really good. I'm not really sure what kind of candle it is because I pulled the label off, and it was from Ross. So I pulled the label off to make it look nicer. So I brought that down to light that down here. I need to fold laundry, and I had mentioned this before, that I would probably watch TV while I folded laundry. So I'm gonna watch TV while I fold laundry. But I just brought this basket down so that I can fold. I don't have a ton. A lot of it is bigger stuff. Like this was in the laundry room drying. So this is my Ergo. This is gonna have to go in the car. And then this is like a bag, so it doesn't get folded. This is a chair cover, so that doesn't get folded. So it's not gonna be too hard, but I am going to make myself a cup of coffee and fill up my water, which I think I left upstairs. Great. But anyway, so I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee and get to folding on these clothes. And then in about an hour and 50 minutes, no, 2 hours from now, I'll go pick little Larry up from school. We'll go walk and pick him up, and then my husband should be home shortly after because he is flying today. So his days are actually shorter sometimes whenever he flies because he gets there sometimes earlier or sometimes the same time that he's going to be working, that he would go in on a normal day, but the flight is 5 hours long, so he's home earlier in the day. And sometimes it doesn't work out that way, and sometimes his flight is late at night, but so far here they've been morning flights, so he'll be home earlier today than normal, which is always great. So yeah, so I'm just gonna get this stuff taken care of and get everything sort of cleaned up and stuff. I'm gonna get my coffee going and make myself an espresso if it will turn on. There it goes. All right, so have that going. I'm gonna fold laundry, drink my coffee. I have a bracelet that I've been making that I'm finishing up. I'll show it to you guys. It's really cute. I've been making these since I was a little girl. I remember being in 3rd grade and my mom taught me how to make these, and there are some other bracelets too. And I remember selling these bracelets. My grandmother owned a 1-hour photo studio, and I used to sit in front of her store and sell these to her customers. Every once in a while I start one. I've always loved a nice little sort of beachy, or I don't know what you want to call it, bracelet. I used to wear these all over my ankles when I was a teenager. Like, I would wear several of them. It looked ridiculous now that I think about it. But anyways, I started making this one the other day, and so I'm going to finish that up later too. And Lincoln had a bunch of snacks this morning, so no sit-down lunch for him. That's why he's all up in bed. And yeah, that's what's going on. And so it should be good. So I will see you guys later. Bye. Alright, so I just got the dough going. I figured I might as well get that started before I sit down and get comfortable. So I just have a pizza dough recipe right in here that I always use, and then usually about 20 minutes from now I'll check in and make sure that it all looks okay and it doesn't look like it needs more flour or less or more water. But yeah, so it's just gonna mix that up for me, and then I'm gonna make some more of these pepperoni rolls. My husband really likes these, and so do the kids. So I'm gonna make more of those. Then I also have enough in here to have enough for a pizza for later in the week if we want to make a pizza. I might just freeze it or pop it in the fridge, and it usually works out pretty good. Looks like it's gonna need a little more water maybe, but we'll see because it's still mixing. So yeah, I'm gonna grab my creamer out of here to put in my little arancino. That's all that's happening, guys. Super productive day today, which is good. It's just like a day where I get everything done and I get myself dressed, and Lincoln gets learning time in, which he did, and he gets a nap and all that good stuff. I'm actually not really hungry either, which is always great, so I don't have to indulge for lunch. But I need to do this, I need to fold laundry, and that is it. And I'm gonna fold laundry while I sit and relax. Hey guys, so we'll leave it in about 20 minutes. So I've just been sitting here. I did turn on the TV after a little while, but I got the clothes folded, and yeah, I did finish planning this thing. I wanted to do this, so I went ahead and got that done. I figured I could stand here and still watch my show, so that's what I went ahead and did. And like I said, I did get the clothes folded. And hey guys, so we're getting... Yep, grab it. Yep, grab it. Hey guys, so we are home from picking little Larry up from school, and we're gonna fill up their little pool. Larry, get your bathing suit on. Lincoln, you can swim in your pull-up or your shorts. Yes, we need to get. Okay, stop, stop, stop. I'm going to, as soon as we close this pool up, get some water in it. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, you need to go. Will you need to open it?
Yeah.
Right, so Lincoln's just gonna swim in his shorts. Yep, take that off. Good job.
Guard my food, okay?
Alrighty. Okay, so we're gonna play out here. He's gonna swim.
So good.
Oh goodness, that fire pit looks awful. Right, we've got Larry is in there in his regular shorts. We've got the little whale guy squirting out up top. So that's fun. Like this. No, don't squirt me. That's not nice. So they're gonna play. Sucks because our side yard doesn't really face the sun when it's setting. It's more in the sun whenever it's coming up. Anyways, a little wet doing that. I'm gonna go inside, and a little hungry now, and I'm going to be bad and have a little mini bag of chips because that's what I'm craving. So, maybe not. I don't see anything that I want. Anyways, I think I'm gonna have a bag of chips and this pepperoni roll right here because I'm hungry. And we're gonna play outside until, well, for a little while, and then they'll need to come in. Little Larry needs to do homework, and I'll need to cook and all that good stuff. Lincoln is running around naked because we came inside from swimming and he took his shorts off. He is running around naked singing Spider-Man. It is hysterical. We're getting ready to sit down and do homework time. Little Larry's upstairs getting on clean underwear, and I told him to put on like some cozy fleece jammies because he was cold outside. Our backyard's all shaded, so at this time of the day, even though it's 80 outside, it's really windy here in Hawaii most of the year, and so it can get a little chilly. So he was like, he was shivering because he's a tiny little thing. So anyways, he is Spider-Man.
No, Skylanders.
No, we're not playing Skylanders right now. So we're going to do homework. Hey guys, so I just finished writing out my grocery list. Most of you guys know that I did a huge grocery haul in the beginning of the month. So this is like a supplemental grocery shopping trip. I want to stay under about 120, definitely no more than 160 though. Anything past that would be taking away from our food and entertainment. And so it's important for me to stay under this. And there are a few things in here that I know of that if it looks like I'm going over, I can cross out. For example, the Tide, we can probably get by without the Tide for a little while, so that's an expensive item. What else? There was another one. I could go without my Coke Zero if I... Anyways, so I wrote my list down. Basically, I am shopping for just a few supplemental meals to get us through the end of the month and into March. And so I have them all written down, so I'll show them to you guys really quick because this is what I've been working on. So I'm going to shop for stuffed shells and Olive Garden salad, crock pot beef and noodles. I still have noodles and the beef for this. So I actually just need 2 cans of soup. So that was, I was like, well, might as well go ahead and grab those so I can add that to the inventory of meals. Wings, celery, and ranch. This is really easy. It's just buffalo wing sauce and wingettes. So I'm shopping for that. Also shopping for cereal, blueberry muffins, and little McMuffins I'm going to make. I have the stuff for pizza. I have the stuff for pepperoni rolls. I'm shopping for the smoked salmon bagels. Those are really good. I have the stuff for chicken salad, but I'm going to need some sweetened condensed milk for my homemade Hawaiian bread from the bread machine. So I'm going to grab that. Gotta grab Lunchables. Do not need to grab tuna because we have tuna still. I'm getting the blueberry for the mini blueberry pies. Shopping for the Slim Jims, the cereal bars, and the items to make homemade granola bars and items to make homemade blueberry muffins, which are kind of a snack and a breakfast sort of. So this is what I'm shopping for, and this is going to get added to, if you guys didn't see my inventory list. So this is how I meal plan. I showed this in a video. So these are the meals that I shopped for in the beginning of the month. You can see some of them are X'd out because those items we have cooked and we no longer have the ingredients for those recipes. And actually, we ran out of potatoes. We ate through the potatoes. So I'm going to have to go. So that's why potatoes are on my list, because I need more potatoes for the Hasselbeck potatoes and more potatoes for the loaded potato soup, as well as I wrote a square here. I wanted to be able to go ahead and make more potato skins if I felt like it. So we still have, we're going to use the lasagna this week. We're going to have the skirt steak tonight with the corn fritters. I'm going to make little piggy, rolls, hopefully. I'm going to see how that works with peas. I actually have more skirt steak, but I don't have any more canned corn. So we'll have more skirt steak, and we'll just have different sides with it later on in the month. So I'm getting ready to eat that, to cross that out. We're going to have the steak with the Hasselbeck potatoes this week. We'll also have the lasagna this week, so that starting next week, we'll have chili, crock pot mac and cheese, a chili corn bake, pulled pork Sammy's, crock pot salsa. We'll also have, because I had planned for it, chili in the freezer, lasagna in the freezer. We also have shepherd's pie in the freezer, so this is going to be great. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on. That's kind of how that's going to work out. But I'm going to get started here on dinner because I want to make my little piggy rolls. Because I'm hoping it doesn't take a long time. I'm hoping that it's not going to be like this long wait for them to rise and stuff. It probably is going to. I wasn't organized today in looking at that. I didn't write that I was making the little piggy rolls on my planner. I just wrote skirt steak. So no biggie. If I can't get them done, I'll add them to a different meal. But all right, guys. So I've got my skirt steak out. I'm going to leave it out and get it to room temperature. I've got all my seasonings in there. This I've mentioned before. This is the recipe very close to. There's a couple of different things I put in, but it's the same as Amy from OCD Much, her recipe. So I've got that out. I've got dough going in here. I'm using a recipe from Pinterest for these little piggy, like bread rolls. And I actually am using it in the bread machine. So we'll see how it goes. I'm thinking I may need to add a little bit more, because it had milk in it. So I may need to add a little bit more milk, or maybe just a little bit of water. Hopefully it works out. We'll see. So I've got my bread machine going, using that. It's going to be a real bummer if it doesn't work out, but I really wanted to try and utilize my bread machine for this so that I could get it done. It's got an hour and 20 minutes left, but I'm going to let it go for about an hour, and then hopefully it'll be okay to go ahead and use it. So that's there. That's going. And I'm going to get started on some pepperoni rolls. I already have the dough in here, so I'm going to divide this and get started on some pepperoni rolls, get those in the oven. That way, after those are done, I can get started, really started on dinner. All right, so my husband is outside out there. He's got a friend over, and I am in here cooking up. He brought a friend home from work to have a beer with, and we invited him over to eat dinner if he wanted to as well. But anyway, so I'm making corn fritters, and I'm using a recipe off my Pinterest. It's on my food recipes to try board. And I've got my dough in the bread maker. I did get the pepperoni rolls made, so those are cooking up in there, and those are just for the week. And the kids are having pizza. We figured since we did extend an invite to my husband's friend that it would be best to have them eat something quick and easy. So luckily I have some emergency pizzas in the freezer, so they're gonna have that, so that way there's plenty of the other food to go around. So they're having an easy night, and they've got some milk over there as well. And looks like all the broccoli has been eaten, so that's good. All right, so I'm just mixing this, and again, this recipe is on my Pinterest board. It's food recipes to try. A lot of those recipes on there, like the ones that are lower and farther down, I have tried, and I leave on there because they were good, so if you're wondering. So yeah, what's going on? Making little piggies. We just finished dinner. The kids have been upstairs.
Hold on.
They had dinner before us, and Larry and I got to sit at the table together and eat dinner. It was very good. The piggies came out super adorable. We're getting ready to go to bed. The kitchen is all clean, so I will wake up in a good mood.
There's poop everywhere.
Oh my God, we just had a massacre upstairs. So Lincoln, we were talking, and Lincoln was over on the other side of that wall, and then we could hear him. So he got up to go check on him, and there was like poop smeared in his butt cheeks, down his leg, down the back of his legs, and then like every step.
How did it start? Did I say, you said I hope he didn't poop or something like that?
I said he probably pooped because he hasn't pooped all day, and you were like.
He stood up, and there, like I could tell immediately by the very distinct dark stain on the stairs and on the location.
Every step he went up, he was like, "Oh my God, there's poop." Well, he said shit. I'll say shit. I'll put a little warning not to listen to this if you don't want to listen to bad words. I was like, he's like, "Oh, there's shit on the stairs. There's shit on the walls. Oh my gosh, it's everywhere."
Shit everywhere. There was shit in the stairs.
There was like a 20-minute long conversation in the bathroom with a 3-year-old, mind you, that we were trying to figure out. Where did the poop happen? Because the diaper wasn't on, the pull-up wasn't on him anymore.
The diaper was clean in the bedroom.
Then I found the pull-up, and I was like, I found it. And I looked in it, and I was like, okay, there's no poop in here. In fact, it was pretty much dry.
And he said that it disappeared. Like there was, and we couldn't find the location.
And this has happened to me before, actually. There was a diaper that was missing. I think it ended up he just threw it in the garbage. But so I was like, it's a case of the disappearing diaper. So finally, he said he was in the playroom. And I know his spot that he likes to hide in there, behind the chair. So it basically looked like he backed it up to the wall, pooped, and it slid down the wall. And then he like somehow got it on his fingers and he wiped it everywhere. It was awful. Anyways, so we cleaned that, put him in bed, took the iPad away from him for life until he poops in the potty.
Until further notice.
He pees in there. I don't understand it. But anyways, it's 8:31. world.
Comment below if you have a way to make a child that pees in the potty but refuses to poop in the potty. Comment and like this video if you have a way to
Thumbs up if you have a pooping toddler. Anyways, we're going to bed. Night.